What's up, everybody? It's your boy Abby, and yes, that's my intro, live with it. And welcome to my very first YouTube video, the first of hopefully many. I love YouTube, I spend a lot of time on it, and I thought, you know what, it's finally time, after several years of planning, it's finally time to jump into it and become a part of it, and hopefully make something of myself. You never know. So for my very first YouTube video, we will be doing something that I'm very passionate about, and it's the reason why I have so much energy. You might be asking yourself why I have so much energy. Well, I'll tell you why I have so much energy. Because I got Ghost Energy. Yes, Ghost Energy drinks, my very favorite. My favorite used to be Bang, but they are slowly but surely being fizzled out. So now I have gone to these very interestingly textured cans, as you can. I don't know if any of you have ever noticed this, but the ghost and the decal and other things are like, you can feel them. I don't know, it's weird. And this can glows in the dark, but we'll get to that. So again, my very first video will be a Ghost Energy tier list. So let's get right into it. All right, Strabango Margarita, one of the newer flavors. It's pretty good. It's actually, it's very good. But one of the things that I have about it, and I love it, this is a reason that I love it, but you may not love it, is because Strabango Margarita doesn't have just strawberry syrup like a lot of artificially flavored things have. It actually tastes like fresh strawberries, not strawberry syrup. So some people might be turned off by that because fresh strawberries tend to leave a weird feeling on your tongue. I personally love it. And also, another thing that I'm not 100% sure about is I do not drink alcohol, so I can't guarantee that it tastes a whole lot like a margarita. But I'm assuming it does because a lot of Ghost Energy drinks, they taste exactly like what their label says. But anyway, regardless of what it tastes like, I find it very, very good. I'll drink this any day of the week. It's one of the newer flavors, so I love it. Going into A tier. Next one is also one of the newer flavors. The second newest is Phase Up. Now, with a name like Phase Up, you may think that it's supposed to be more like 7 Up. Well, it's not really more like 7 Up. It actually tastes more like Mountain Dew. And so that's fine by me. So I've always liked Mountain Dew, even though I don't drink soda anymore. So that's definitely A tier. Next one. Very favorite to get on regular. It's not my favorite that I've ever tasted, but the regular, the one I can get on the reg. It tastes exactly like a cherry limeade from Sonic. I will drink this stuff any day of the week, every day, not multiple times, every day. If you gave this to me every day for the rest of my life, I'd be just fine with it. Cherry limeade, definitely an S tier. Next is citrus. It tastes like citrus. It tastes like Sprite with an energy drink twist on it, aka so Sprite just a little bit more flat. It's good, nothing really all that special. B tier for sure. Next one, Phase Pop. This one is good and it tastes exactly like a Rocket Pop, but believe it or not, Rocket Pops haven't always been my favorite because I'm not saying they're bad by any stretch of the imagination, but they're definitely not my favorite. Because I've never been the hugest fan of the berry genre of taste, and Rocket Pops also always have the berry taste. So Phase Pop is not quite S tier. It's good, not quite S tier. It's going in A. Next is Orange Cream. Oh, I was so disappointed. I was expecting something that tasted like a creamsicle. Unfortunately, it doesn't. It tastes like oranges. It's not, once again, not bad. There are only 3 on here that are bad. This one's not bad, but it's nothing special. I was so disappointed. For someone who wants something a little bit more, who isn't really into sugary and wants something that's a little bit more mild tasting, I know a lot of people don't like super sugary energy drinks. This one might be good for you. So I'm putting it in C tier. Next one, Sour Pink Lemonade. Tastes like sour pink lemonade. Don't know what else to say. That's pretty much it. But it's going in. I love lemonade. Going into B tier. Next one, Sour Patch Kids Blue Raspberry. I love it. You know what? Actually, we're gonna skip this one. We're gonna do other. We're gonna do two other ones first. We're gonna do. Wait a minute. Are you kidding me right now? The other. Oh, there it is. Whew. All right. So we're actually gonna skip ahead to the Warheads first. Actually, no. What we're gonna do. We're gonna skip around a little bit. We're gonna hit Swedish Fish next. Swedish Fish. I wanted to. I wanted so hard to love this. And I know it's won energy drink of the year recently. Might have been last year, might have been the year before. But I just couldn't. It tastes exactly like Swedish Fish, which is good. So the initial taste is good, but then you realize it tastes like Swedish Fish syrup. It tasted like somebody melted down a Swedish Fish, and that's the problem. It's so heavy. So I couldn't even finish the can. Sorry, but D tier. Other ones that go in D tier, Warheads Sour Apple. Also, couldn't finish the can. D tier. Because here's the problem with Warheads. Warheads energy drinks, again, they taste exactly like the thing that they're saying. They taste exactly like a green apple Warhead. Again, there's the problem. Warheads are very sour. And so the energy drink is very, very sour, added into an already sour apple taste, and you have a lot of sourness. Something that I'm not a big fan of. My tongue and my palate is very sensitive to sour, so again, another one I couldn't finish the can. In all fairness, though, I'm not usually a fan of sour apple flavors anyway, not just because of the sourness either, but I love Granny Smith apples. Same with chocolate. I love chocolate. Hate chocolate ice cream. But next one is Sour Patch Kids Watermelon. This one is also D tier. It's a little better than the sour apple, so this is third worst because I like the taste of watermelon. So I get that watermelon taste, but then boom, sourness just freaking kills you. All right, moving on to more positive things. Sour Patch Kids Blue Raspberry. Up in S tier. So amazing. It does the sour, but the right way. It's just the right amount of sour, and that blue raspberry taste. I know I said that I've never been a big fan of the berry type of thing, but this just does it so well. It's just it's so unbelievably amazing. All right, Sour Patch Kids Red Berry, also S tier. This is what Swedish Fish should have been. It tastes exactly like what Swedish Fish should have been. It tastes like someone melted down Swedish Fish and put an energy drink spin on it, mixed it with carbonation, lightened that flavor, lightened that syrup feel down a little bit, and it's borderline perfection. Tropical Mango. I wasn't a fan. I could finish the can, so I'm not putting it in D tier, but I'm not the biggest fan of straight mango anyway. You might feel differently, but for me, it was definitely C tier. Tastes like mango. That's it. Whoops. All right, next. Two ones that blew my mind. Bubblicious Strawberry Blast. This stuff was pretty good. I'm going in A tier. I do not like bubblegum. So I thought that Bubblicious would be a horrible bubblegum flavor that I would hate, but no. I mean, there might have been some in there a little bit, but it was a great strawberry flavor, and it wasn't overpowering. Now, again, this one is not like Strabango Margarita. Again, Strabango Margarita, as I said about 15 times already, Strabango Margarita uses fresh strawberries. This is more like strawberry syrup, but they do it very well. It tastes a lot like a strawberry creamsicle. Speaking of things that taste like creamy things, We have Bubblicious Cotton Candy. This was not quite as good as Strawberry Blast, so we're going to put it in B tier. And the reason I say that is because it was very sweet. And there was a little bit of the bubblegum flavor coming out there. But like I said, it tastes like creamy things. It tastes like cotton candy cream soda with a little bit of bubblegum thrown in there. So if this had tasted like cotton candy cream soda, it would have been an S tier, but the bubblegum is in there. So I move it down to B tier. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination, though. I wish these two would be made available again. Unfortunately, they were I believe they've been discontinued. All right, the newest one, Electric Limeade. Now, there's a little story behind Electric Limeade. There was at the EDC, and it's actually the can I have right here, at the EDC music concert. There was actually a can called Electric Lemonade that was sold exclusively. It was never in stores. And you can still buy the cans, but they're very expensive if you ever want to try it. If you've got a spare, I don't know, $200 to throw around, you could buy one off Amazon or eBay or something like that. But they thought, you know what? Why don't we use one of these EDC concert flavors and actually release them to the public, so you can find Electric Limeade anywhere. And it's not bad. It's not quite as good as Cherry Limeade, but it's definitely good. It's going in A tier. All right, for our final entry, we have Sour Strips. You can probably tell from the look on my face where this is going. This was my absolute... You know what? We're putting it in front. This was my absolute favorite. It tasted so good. I can't even really explain it, but the closest I can come is really, really good cherry Sprite. And I just can't believe that it hasn't been re-released. It is so amazing. I've never tried the Sour Strips candy. I don't plan on it because I don't want to get addicted. And I'm just at a loss for enough words. Sour Strips is just so amazing. I really wish it would come back. If it ever does come back, I'm buying about 3 cases, taking a loan out. And now you may have noticed that for hardcore fans of the Ghost Energy Drink collecting may have noticed that I left a couple out. I obviously left out Electric Lemonade, the one that I already mentioned earlier. I have not tried it. And I also left out Wide Awake Watermelon, which I do have. I have tried it. It's very good. If I had it, it would be an A tier. But because it was never available in stores, I'm only doing the ones that were available in stores. All right. Looks like that's going to be it. Again, thank you so much. If you've made it all the way here, thank you so much for watching. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So, absolutely, hit that like, comment, and subscribe button if you really did like me. And if you really liked me, hit that notification tone. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.